guys, welcome back. This video is slightly late. I just had one of them days yesterday where I don't know, I couldn't do much of anything. I didn't feel like stitching much, and it was just a diamond stuck. Yeah, it was just one of them days, and being as Ellie's been doing her schoolwork today, I haven't been able to do it all morning or all afternoon, so it's just been waiting until she finished. So grab your drink, grab whatever project you want to work on, and come and have a seat with us. How's your guys' week been so far? Ours has been just early mornings, busy with schoolwork. And then obviously yesterday and today has been a lot of, Mum, can you help me? I'm stuck, or, you know, because the teachers don't stay on with them for the full live lesson. They'll come on, they'll talk them through a few things, and then usually they'll give them a worksheet or something that they want them to work on. So when she's gone off live lesson, she can't ask the teacher anymore, so. But it's going okay. And I think the fact that Ellie is now at secondary school and she's having to do all the live lessons that Tyler is, has kind of spurred Tyler on a bit to make an effort. So he has been as well. And then I've had to coach my brother and my nephew on how to use Teams, because my brother thinks he was pulling a fast one because he said he couldn't access the live lessons, and I think he missed 6 altogether. So
that's all the lessons, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one day. So we did a quick video chat, and I took him through Tyler's and how to do, you know, what, and I haven't heard back from him, so I assume everything's okay now. It isn't the best with them being at home, but, you know, I don't want to hoover because, you know, they've got their headphones on and I could just disturb. The mics aren't on, so it's not that matters, but it's the fact that if I've got the hoover on, they can't hear the teacher. I didn't even pick up a diamond, that was good. So
that's I have to turn the volume.
So I have to wait until they're finished. So in the meantime, I just would usually stitch yesterday. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I've managed to get Riley's out for a few more 100 stitches today while Ellie's been doing her work.
And yet I've still got some to do.
Yeah, that's secondary school for you, Elle. You get loads of work. We've all been there. We've all had to do it, so. Not like the way you're doing it, though. I don't, you know, I've never known anything like it. I don't know what we would have done when we were at school. There was no such thing as internet and that kind of stuff. But they get on with it. They're good. Tyler sits in his room. He knows what he's got to do. Ellie knows what she's got to do with her live lessons, where she gets access to the lives, and then the worksheets. We've had a little bit of trouble because she's been able to pull the sheets down to work on. Like maths, they'll give her a worksheet, but we couldn't blink and find out how to print it for love nor money. The teacher says you can actually take that sheet and doodle on it, so you can, like, paint in windows, that kind of thing. She only just figured that out this morning, how to do that. Yeah, she knows more than I do. Technology has never been my strong point. That's why when Rob always says to me, I think you need a new phone, I think I don't. because I got to get used to another phone again. After a while it's all right, but I get there. But it's just the initial change, and I've got used to my phone. I like my phone.
Same.
Yeah, exactly. And then when someone wants to change it, that didn't go in. Where's that gone?
I just can't stand your phone.
The one I've got now or the one you've got?
No, the one you've got now.
Why? Nothing wrong with my phone. It works. That's because, like I said, you get used to your own phone. By the way, I'll apologise about the shadows now in advance because it's just that time of day. Mind you, Ellie was ready like an hour ago. But, Rob's terrible. He keeps, because he knows I stitch, I have the telly on for like background noise. He keeps looking for programs that interest me, and he came across this thing yesterday or the day before. Was it yesterday? I think it was. And it's a program. It seems to feature a lot in New Zealand. It's called Sensing Murder. And you've got these psychics that are trying to solve what happened on the show to a loved one or something like that, where the police have got no answers and the family don't have any answers and they want to know what happened. And these, I tell you what, these psychics are amazing. I've always been a little sceptical. I did go to see, not a psychic, a medium, after my mum passed away. Still sceptical. She told me a few things, but nothing substantial, if that makes any sense. I mean, she detected that my mum had lost a baby, and she said, "Did you know it was a boy?" No. And then she said, well, she's standing there holding it and she's called him David. Now that's my dad's name, but I don't think she would have used that. You know, when you just know someone, I don't think she would have called him David. They didn't have the easiest of marriages, we'll put it that way. So she said I would have 3 kids, but she didn't pick up on the fact I'd already got one. So yeah, I was still a bit sceptical, but these people on this show, they get 2 of the best, apparently, because they give them all an unsolved current case. They don't tell them anything about it, where it is, who it is, whether it's a man or a woman or a child. They just give them a photo, but they can't look at the photo. It's upside down and they have to draw energy from that. Anyway, excuse me. They pick the best 2, and then what happens is they take them to a location that they don't tell them about. They just pick them up from the airport or from wherever and take them to a motel. Then they set up a room. They give them 8 hours. Obviously they're monitored the whole time, but these 2 psychics are on different days. They don't do them both the same day and together. They'll do one day and one the other day. And they have the option to turn the photo over, but most of the time they don't. They just touch the back of the photo and they get an energy, and then they'll tell you what sex it is, roughly how old. They'll give you a date sometimes of like when it happened and how old the person was, and they'll tell you a bit about the character of the person as well. And it's been, oh my goodness, so interesting to watch. So I would have been, you know, doing this video an hour earlier, but I got into one of these programs and I really wanted to see the outcome. There you go. Ellie's moaning at me. I can't see you in the camera, Mum. But without saying anything. Anyway, you know that look your kids give you? Yeah, exactly that one. Anyway, the one I was just watching, this woman went missing on some national park, I think it is. And they were both going around. They both said about this quad bike. The quad bike was crucial. And they both gave a name because the officers took them because it's a case they've not had any luck in solving. So the officers asked for the psychics. And then both of these psychics on separate days gave the officer the same name. And I was praying when it got to the end that it had been concluded somehow, but it just said ongoing investigations. So I could have just left it. But anyway, such an addictive program to watch. Even Ellie, I think, got into it, and Riley. Yes, you have. Tyler's noticed that 2 days on the run now I've been watching them. Is this still that same program from earlier? He'll go, yep. I can't help it. I also like things like, oh, what's that other program? Oh my days, Ellie, what was that program I used to watch before all these? You're going to say I don't know now. How annoying.
Your program's not
Yeah. Things like Unsolved Mysteries and...
along the lines of that.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And how they figured out what exactly went on at a particular location, and it's just, I don't know, it just fascinates me. See, I should have been something to do with forensics. Is it cold?
No.
What's the matter with it
I
then?
drank it.
You drank it? Are you looking at it like it tasted funny? That's how I feel about my coffees when I get to the bottom.
Just that there's a whole clump of chocolate powder at the bottom.
I whisked that as well. Charming. Mind you, when your dad makes a coffee and I get to the bottom, half the time there's like coffee stuck to the sides. And he makes that last mouthful really, really strong. And I cannot stand strong coffee. Nope. I'm not going to keep you guys too long anyway because I've got tea in the oven. Pepperoni pizza. Stuffed crust. Riley likes a stuffed crust. Tyler does, but it depends where from. He gets finicky. Fussy children I've got. Mind you, I was fussy.
Hey, it's
Still am.
Bendable cheese.
The pizza last week, I cooked it, and it was a cheese stuffed crust. The pizza was done. If I'd have left it any longer, it would have burnt. But the cheese inside the crust was like rubber, apparently.
You could bend it.
No, I didn't make the pizza. I bought it.
And it wouldn't go anywhere. You'd just bend it.
Yeah.
No, that isn't a right pizza.
So I haven't bought it from there again. The silence, I don't like it. That's why I like the telly on in the background. It's just background noise. something to focus on. Oh, got my arm stuck. I was looking, well, I have been looking into the last couple of days. You know the big floor stands for your cross stitch? The big frames? I've been looking into getting one of them. They're also expensive, man. And if you buy one that's like someone's getting rid of, just because they either don't like cross stitch or embroidery anymore and they're just getting rid of their stuff, you got to go and pick it up and collect it. Now, I don't know if anyone's aware there's a pandemic going on out there. I'm not going near anyone. So that's out of the question. And if I want it posted, it's going to cost me like £10 in postage fees because it's a big frame. So I'm trying to look at alternatives because I need to do something about the big Disney cross stitch, because my Once Upon a Fairy Tale one's in the case, so I can't use that frame for it. And being as both me and Ellie are going to work on this one, it needs to be
something big.
Yes, I've been looking at different options because I don't want to be fighting with her on the settee. Like, I need a bit more fabric my side. You know, if it was on a big, if I managed to buy a big, because they do come quite big, some of these floor frames. If I got a big enough one, we could both fit on it at the same time. Her side, me mine. And it would have worked until we got in the middle. But I can figure that out when I get there. So I've not touched it since. But it was quite hard work last week. So I'm not sure. Do you know what? I'm not going to do any more of that just because. There's another one there. Good dead arm. No. A number. Actually, I'm going to complete that row. Even though I've got like leather seated chairs, and there is a bit of cushion to them. It doesn't take long for you to get a dead bum. And Ellie wonders why I won't come and sit at the table with her to help her with the schoolwork. No.
Hey, I need help, that's not my bum.
But I don't need a dead bum.
Neither do I, but I sit all day.
But you have to, you've got the Chromebook. I'd rather you didn't drop it. Just saying. Riley's got his toys out. Give me him dropping them on the floor. Just got to listen out in case he comes down. Several times now he's nearly caught us. And I'm surprised he's not seen it. Really, really surprised. Because sometimes it's just almost blatantly obvious. Because I just haven't got... I haven't been quick enough to cover it. Yeah. But sometimes he floats, Riley does. Very occasionally, when he doesn't want you to know he's coming. Floats around the house. Any other time you hear his feet coming down the stairs, I swear he's got blooming clogs on.
That's what it sounds like when Dad walks upstairs.
That's just the floorboards creaking. Ah, my thingy got stuck. Get on there. There we go. I'm not going any lower with those.
Oh, we're gonna have the hot chocolate. That's why I grabbed it, because I thought that there was still some left in it.
Shucks. Let's do that moon. 996. Look at that. That one in it?
No, that's
that one. Wow, Luna, showing your ears again. I can hear his feet.
I can hear her.
Luna, you snoring, love?
She took a big deep breath.
She sighed. We've had an episode with Binks again. Do you guys remember me saying about we were going through a patch where he just kept being sick? Well, we got over that. Whatever it was, it stopped. And then the other morning, straight after breakfast. Now, I've never, ever, ever heard him do it before. Not Binks, anyway. But you know when a cat does that really deep wow, wow, wow? Yep, he sat in the doorway and did that. And then the way he kind of stepped backwards and put his head down, I said he's going to be sick. And he did. His entire breakfast. So I kept him on dry biscuits for the rest of that day. I forgot the following morning and gave him meat. I think he threw that up as well. It's like, oh my goodness, not again. So back on dry biscuits for the rest of that day. And it's been fine since.
He's chilling upstairs.
Yeah, he's stretched out on my bed. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's in something that he shouldn't be, you know? You know what cats are like. Pick the diamond up.
It's probably them people down the street giving him food. And they're
Yeah,
still in
but
the bin.
I know them people. They're not going to poison him.
So there could be something he disagrees with.
No, I was going to say, mind you, we live out right behind a Chinese, a bakery.
All them shops.
Yeah, an Indian.
It's hard to narrow it down to just one thing.
So if it's like, he could be going in the bins. I don't know. But it comes in waves and then it'll go for a while. So it seems. And then I've gone a bit, light-headed. Which one is it, that one? Oh, poo. I might have just got some of them in there. Get out.
They disagree with leaving.
What?
They disagree with leaving.
With what?
Leaving
Leaving what?
the tray.
Oh. My God. I wonder what the heck you were on about. Who disagreed with leaving what? Where? Okay. Yeah. 825. Which one's
I've given
there?
up.
Why? There's just too many.
No, I've just given up.
Wow, you lasted long, not?
Let me count.
I'm not going to keep you guys much longer anyway. I don't want to burn the tea. Seriously, you're counting diamonds. We're not cross-stitching, you know. I don't know. Cool. I still haven't touched my blanket either. I need to get that next square underway. But I've still got the January stitches to get done for the bookshelf challenge for full coverage fanatics. Helps if I pick up a diamond. I've still got quite a few to finish on that. I've got about another 900, I think, on Riley's Avengers piece, and then I've got another 1,000, I think, on the Maui Princess before the end of January. The third one I've completed, thankfully. Those sound like Riley's feet. Yeah, move your tray.
Don't want to flick them everywhere again.
No.
That isn't fun.
No.
I think the worst one I've done is left it on here and then I've gone to flip it.
Mind you, look at me when I was sewing the edges of that fabric. No, when I was gridding the fabric. I put my phone on top of the fabric and I was moving it around trying to grid it. And then I flicked it up to try and fold it because I'd finished. I forgot my phone was on it. I caught it.
You walk upstairs and you drop it.
Oh, well, I've normally got about 50 things in my hands when I walk upstairs at night time. I had my tablet, my phone, and then I think that night I had your tablet too because you'd left it down here, which meant it wasn't going to get charged. My ears are burning. Do they look red?
Yeah.
Told you, my ears are burning. Someone's talking about me. All good things, all good things. We're not Frozen fans or anything.
I want to watch Frozen 2 again.
Like I said, we're not Frozen fans or anything. Oh, come on. My wax is running out. I think it's telling me it's time. Time to put it away. Somebody bibbing their own. Hi. Oh, naff off. Right, guys, I'm sorry it's short and sweet.
I'll edit it.
But I don't want to burn tea.
Almost half an hour. You're only a few minutes away.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to burn tea, and with Ellie's work and then me watching the programmes, it ended up getting late. Yeah, you do.
Boring.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you all there. Have a great week. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Sunday for FlossTube. Bye, guys.